Hello everybody and welcome to another session of this online course English 1, a course that is part of the program Vamos para la Universidad, coordinated by Universidad de Antioquia. I'm going to send special greetings to the institutions that are online right now. Here I have Institución Educativa Piamonte, Pablo VI, San Rafael, Presbítero Rodrigo Lopera, Institución Educativa Eduardo Aguilar, let's say por acá estamos con Luis López de Mesa, Luis Eduardo Poz, Emiliano Correa, J. Emilio Valderrama, Institución Educativa Emiliano García. All right. I hope that you are ready to begin another session. Yes. Today our session corresponds to, let's say, week 2, session 2. All right. In the previous session, remember that we focused our attention on describing people. Yes, we worked a little bit on vocabulary and expressions to describe people. But today, in this session, we are going to focus our attention on using numbers. All right. Okay, I'm going to remind you my name. My name is Arlinton Galeano. Okay, Luis Eduardo Poz. Here we have another institution, Luis Andrade Valderrama, hello. Okay, so I was telling you that this session is going to be focused on the use of numbers for different purposes, different uses, okay? We are going to use numbers for telephone numbers. We are going to use numbers for telling the time. We are going to use numbers for telling dates, yes, and we are going to use numbers for mathematical operations, all right? So the idea is that we check how we expressed all of these things using numbers, all right? Remember, in this case, we are going to use the two kinds of numbers, cardinal and ordinal numbers, all right? Okay. So I'm going to begin with a conversation, yes, and trying to contextualize a little bit all the things together, okay? Like taking things from the previous session and proposing things from this session, all right? I'm going to read the conversation between Angie and Lina. Hi, Lina. Hi, Angie. Is that a picture of your family? Yes, it is. Is the boy with the book your brother? Yes, he is. Wow, he's handsome. How old is he? He is 14, but his birthday is next week on April 2nd. 14? Great. Oh, Lina, what time is it? It's 7:50. I have to go now. My math class is at 8. Bye. Okay, see you. Please call me. All right. Do you have here in this conversation, or do you see new vocabulary for you? New words or new expressions? Everything is perfect. Piamonte says yes, no problem. Okay, San Rafael says handsome. So here I'm going to underline the word handsome. Handsome is a synonym of attractive, but we use it especially for men. Yes, not for women, okay? For women we use beautiful or pretty. Okay, San Rafael. Very good. Any new other word here, or everything is okay in this conversation? San Rafael says okay. What about the other institutions? Luis Andrade says okay. Luis Eduardo Poz okay. All right. Let's see, analyze a little bit. As you notice in this conversation, we have yes, no questions. Yes, like reviewing from the previous sessions. We have family members. Yes, we have here a picture of a family. We have like a father, a mother, we have a daughter, we have 2 sons, and we have a pet, for example. Okay? And we have here a little bit of personal description, physical description, in this case, handsome. We are reviewing the question for age. Yes. Then we have the information that we are working today. For example, telling dates. Here is an example. His birthday is next week on April 2nd. Yes, here again we have more numbers. We have here numbers to tell the time. Here we have, yes, to tell the time, and that's it. All right? Is that okay with you? Okay, it's just as I told you, the introduction, trying to connect the previous week and the previous classes with today's class. Okay, now I'm going to make a question. Do you like music? Pablo Sesto says yes, and Rafael yes. Okay, everyone says yes. Okay, that's nice. Do you like to rap? Are you good at rapping? Yes or no? You prefer rock? It's because today I brought something for you, but you need to exploit your talent on rapping. Okay? We are going to watch a video. Okay? And in the video is just to review numbers. We are going to review the numbers from 1 to 20. Okay? Yeah, I know that you have different preferences with music. My question was if you like rap, because in the video is rapping. Okay? Well, or I guess it is more like, yes, it's rap, I guess. All right. So we are going to watch the video, and my invitation is that in your classrooms, you practice the numbers with the video. Yes, the numbers from 1 to 20. Yes, and simultaneously you rap in the classrooms. Okay? Is that okay with you? All right. Here we go. I'm going to play the video. All right, guys. How did you like it? Was it fun for you? Okay, it was not like rap. Rap is faster. I guess that is hip hop much better. The rhythm, yes? All right. Yes, it's like, yes, San Andres, it's like hip hop. Yes, because rap is faster. Okay, good. It was just like a little introduction for you to refresh some of the numbers. Okay? Remember as well that in the mochilas, yes, you have additional information, so you can find information about numbers, how to pronounce the numbers, how to write the numbers, and in this case, remember that the difference between cardinal and ordinal numbers. So you find the information here in la mochila, all right? Yes, Juan de Dios, you can find it in YouTube, okay? So you can practice it like more at home. Okay, very good. Yes, I know things connected with music are, you know, is like they create like this feeling of having fun. All right, now let's go on one of the topics that we have for today. Tell me, what do you know about telling the time? For example, what questions do you normally use to ask for the time? I'm going to use the board here. Yes, the most common question is, what time is it? Yes, any other option? That is the most common, but do you know more options to ask for the time? Tell me the time, please. Okay. This is not writing. Could you tell me the time, please? Yes, that's another one. Could you tell me the time, please? Is a question. Do you have the time? Very good. Do you have the time? Yes. San Andres, it's possible, but I'm going to tell you what you have to do. You have to say, do you know what time it is? Yes, you see. Do you know what time it is? Yes, give me or tell me the time. Yes, it's also possible as well. J. Emilio Valderrama, very good. Give me the time, tell me the time. Can you, what is the difference here between can you tell me the time or could you tell me the time? What is the difference between can and could? Can you tell me the time, please? Or could you tell me the time, please? What is the difference? Yes, Andrade, but here, yes, that's very good, Eduardo Pos. That could is more formal, more polite, and can is more neutral and less polite, more impolite. Let's say, for example, that can possibly to ask, well, it's not rude. Yes, but can, for example, if you have a closer relationship with the person, and could is more formal. Yes, okay. Do you understand the difference? Can, less formal, could, more formal. Okay, good. And in this question, do you know, or let's see another one. Do you know what time it is? Yes. Okay, pay attention. Here, what happens here? Do you know what time it is? Who knows? What happens in this part? Alain is from Luis Lopez de Mesa. Okay. Now pay attention. If you make the question like this, what time is it? Yes, that is the most common question. Yes, no problem. But look at here. What happens? Do you know what time it is? This is the question. And this is like a complement. That's the reason why we change the order. Okay. In Spanish, pay attention, in Spanish we make double questions. ¿Usted sabe qué hora es? Yes, we know, we make the two questions. ¿Usted sabe qué hora es? Hacemos las dos preguntas. But in English, we say, do you know what time it is? The first part is the question. The second part is not a question. Okay. No, that's not correct, J. Emilio Valderrama. Do you know what time is it? Is incorrect. The correct form is, do you know what time it is? Do you know what time it is? Yes, okay, that's correct. Okay, now, tell me, how do you tell the time? What time is it now? Can you write in letters, not in numbers? Okay, so you say in letters, not in numbers. Is 8:30. Okay, oh my gosh, okay, 8. 8:30 is a synonym of, who can tell me? Is a synonym of what? When we say 8:30. Yes, very good, Eduardo Pos. It's 8:30. Okay, in numbers it would be like this. Okay, very good. 8:30, 8:30. When do we say, for example, someone wrote an example here, 5 o'clock. This is another example, 5 o'clock. When do we use the expression of clock? Tell me. Yes, that's the meaning, but that's the meaning. Ese es el significado. But when do we use it? Because in Spanish we say, for example, te espero aquí a la 1:10 en punto. Yes or no? We say like that in Spanish, but in English we cannot say that. We cannot say, I wait for you at 8:30 o'clock. No. When do we use o'clock? Tell me, when exactly? Okay. Yes, when we have 1 hour. Yes, without minutes. Very good explanation, Luis Eduardo. 1 hora sin los minutos. Yes, like for example, 5 o'clock is like this. So the exact time without minutes. Very good, Luis Eduardo Pos. Very good explanation. Yes, so in English it's only possible to say 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, etc. Okay? What about this? How do you say this? I'm going to use this. How do you say this in English this time? What time is it now in this example? Very nice, Eduardo Pos. You say, it's 8:02. Yes, we read this number as the letter. Yes, we normally read this 0. We don't read it like 0, but we read it like O, like the letter. Okay. So you say it's 8:02. Yes, so we say 8:01, 8:02, 8:03 until 8:09. Then what happens here? In this example, it's 8 what? 8:10. Okay, very good. But there is another possibility. Yes, there is another possibility. I'm going to draw a clock here. No, I'm going to use a different. Give me 1 second. Okay. Alrighty. Look at this clock here. Okay. When we have this part of the clock, we can use the expression past or after. Okay. Yes, so I'm going to return to the example here. 8:02 is one possibility, and the other possibility is 8:02. That is another possibility. Okay. It means 2 minutes past 8 or 2 minutes after 8 is another possibility. Okay. Is that clear? Okay, very nice. What happens, I'm gonna go back to the clock again. When we have this time, for example, this time, how do you say that in English? Yes, it's possible to say a quarter after or past 8. Yes, a quarter past 8 or a quarter after 8. Or the other option, the simplest option. Yes, and Rafael, it's possible, but we normally, when we have the quarter, the number 15, we normally say quarter. Okay. Yes, Luis Eduardo. The other option is 8:15. Yes, this is the other option. Okay. Very good. Now, I'm going to use a different color here. Give me 1 second. Okay. In the second part, or the left part of the clock or the watch, we are going to use 2. Yes. For example, I have this time. So, how do you say that in English? Very good, Gabriel Correa. It is 20 to 9. Okay, so we use 2 here. Or the simple form, yes, Luis Eduardo Pos, that's the simple form, that is 8:40. Yes. Remember that we always have this option. Okay. Now, if we have this, my gosh, well, how do you say this? Very good, Luis Eduardo and Gabriel Correa. 8:45. Okay. 9. All right. I know, well, remember that in this part of the clock we use past of after, and in this part of the clock we use 2. All right. Is it okay with you? Remember that obviously we need practice. Okay. So, yes, Gabriel Correa, it's possible, but it's not very common. Yes, when we say 15 to 9, not very common. We normally say a quarter. Okay, Gabriel Correa, 8:45. Or 8:45. Okay, good. Now, let's go back to the presentation and we are going to do some practice. Okay, you can do this practice in your virtual courses, in your platforms, en la plataforma, yes. The name of the activity is, well, this is a comprehension activity. The name of the activity is listening to hours. But we are going to do the exercise here with me, okay, you with me. I'm going to read these ideas, these sentences. Can you see them in your classrooms or not? More or less? No? Try to get closer to the screen. Or enter the activity in your platforms. Not very clear. All right. I'm going to write the options with my pen to see. Okay, I'm going to, for this one, A, is going to be 7. No, here is very difficult to write with this pen. Let me check. Okay. No, this is even worse. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna try to write the options. Option A, option B, option C, now it's much better or not? If I write the options like that. Okay. Let me, I'm going to write the options here for the exercises, and then I'm going to check with you. 6:30, 6:03. All right. Okay. Let's go with question number 1. This one, okay? I'm going to change the color. Okay, let's go with this question. Well, it's not a question, it's a phrase, a sentence. Classes begin at 7:05. Classes begin at 7:05. What is the option? A, B, or C? Luis Eduardo said C. Piamonte said B. Oh my gosh. B or C? Okay. Yes. I repeat. 7:05. Look. 7:05 is the option C. Okay. Let's go with number 2. Number 2. I wake up at 6:03. Very good. Option B. Okay. Very good. 6:03. That was very simple. Number 3. Let's go with number 3. The bus arrives at 20 to 12. Okay, I'm going to repeat because you say it's 2 different answers. I'm going to repeat. The bus arrives at 20 to 12. Not option A. No, no, no. 20 to 12. Yes, is option B. Very good, Gabriel Correa. Is 20 minutes to 12. Okay, no 12, not 20 past 12, no. 20 to 12. Okay. Let's go with the second. There are two more exercises. Let's see the options here. Give me 1 second. Here we have a Okay. All right. So let's continue with this one. Let's continue. Let's go together at 5 past 12. Yes, very good. 5 past 12, option A. 5 past 12. Okay, very good. And finally, we have this one. The store closes at 5:45. A 5:45. Okay, very good. Option C. A quarter to 6. Okay. Very good. Yeah, remember that the idea is that you practice telling the time in your classrooms with different activities. Remember that here the activities or the practice is short. Okay. Let's continue. Now, what do you know about saying phone numbers? Now this is another use of numbers. How do you normally say phone numbers? That's my question. How do you normally say phone numbers in English? Very good, San Rafael. Yes, number by number. Yes, one by one. Yes, it's not like in Spanish. Okay. It's not like in Spanish, like 5, 13, 44, 82. No, it's one by one. Okay, so it's very simple. So you need to know the numbers from 0 to 9. Okay? From 0 to 9, and then you can say your phone number. Is that simple? Very simple. What is one of the uses of when you say phone numbers of the 0? That you have two possibilities. You can say 0 or you can say O as the letter. That's the only like particularity that we have when saying phone numbers. Okay. Okay. Very good. So I'm going to give you 1 minute and you practice with your classmates. Yes, two classmates, student A and student B, telling your cell phone numbers. Okay. Just 1 minute. Practice in your classroom saying your cell phone numbers. I'm going to write one example here. Remember that when you tell the phone numbers, you make the pauses in the corresponding sections. Something like this: 318-056-7212. Okay, 318-056-7212. Now practice in your classrooms. Okay. Did you tell your phone numbers? In couples, in pairs? Very good. This is something simple, so I'm going to continue with the other topic. I'm going to skip this because in this moment you can't see very well the slides. So I'm going to move to the last topic. Okay, and then I'm going to explain at the end, and you can do this activity in your classrooms. Okay, good. This is the third use of numbers today. Pablo Sexto, you say what? No, when we finish this class, you can go to these activities on your virtual courses and you can do the exercises, okay? Because the audio is in the exercise. All right, Pablo Sexto. Okay, let's go on this part so we can finish this topic on numbers. What do you know about saying dates in English? Of course, saying dates. What is particular in English when we say dates? Yes, San Andres. Okay, very good, San Andres. That in dates we use ordinal numbers. This is something very, very important because it's very different from Spanish. Yes or no? Because in Spanish, look at what we do in Spanish. We say el primero de marzo. Yes? But we don't say el segundo de marzo o el tercero de marzo. ¿Cierto? Tampoco decimos el 1 de marzo. ¿Cierto? So in Spanish, for example, we only use the ordinal number just for the first number, and the rest is with cardinal numbers. Yes or no? Yeah. But in English, all the numbers from 1st until 31st, yes, all of them are ordinal. Yes or no? So we say first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th. Yes, then we have 20th, 21st, 22nd, etc., etc. Yes, so when you say your birthday, for example, my birthday is on January 7th. Don't say, for example, my birthday is on December 2. No, that's not possible in English, okay? So you say, my birthday is on December 2nd. Yes, very good. So remember that. So you need to practice the ordinal numbers from 1st to 31st. And that's it. If you learn those numbers, so you can say dates. Now, what is particular with the years? For example, con esto ahí les estoy diciendo mi edad. My birthday, Piamonte, is on January 16th, so you are a Capricorn. Yes. Okay. All right. Good. Now, how do you read the years when you say dates? The years. So it's something that you split the number and you read these two. Okay, so you read 1974. Very good, Juan de Dios. Yes, 1974. Okay, so we normally we split, we divide the number into two. Now, I'm going to write more examples. What happens with this? For example, you say, mi abuelo nació en 1900. How do you say that in English? Yes, Gabriel Correa, yes, I am 43. I am 43 years old. No, Luis Andrade Valderrama. No, that's not the possibility. Remember, we normally split. So we say 19. Yes, 19, but we don't say 00. Who knows? Tell me the answer. ¿Quién la sabe? Who knows the answer? Nobody knows. Let's see, 19 what? No. Okay. So this is something for you to learn. You read this as 100. Okay? Como si fuera el 100. 1900. Okay. ¿Aprendieron algo? Yes. Very good. Now, what about this? What about this? How do you read this? 19. This is very simple. 19. Very good, Luis Eduardo Pos. 1905. Yes, 1905. The 0 we read it as the letter, okay? We don't say 1905. No, 1905. Okay. And then we have this year. What year is this one? We have here two possibilities to say this year in English. What are the possibilities? Tell me. (2017), that is one option, yes, 2017, or, very good, Alain is Luis Lopez de Mesa. The other option is 2017, okay, like the normal number, but it's only possible with these numbers, okay? Don't say this, for example, don't say in English 1974, no. For years, no. But it's possible with these ones. 2001, 2002, 2003, yes, it's possible. Or the division, okay, 2017. All right. Okay. And we also have two particularities saying dates. We have a special order. Yes, depending if it is American or if it is British. Okay? So you are going to find these examples on your platforms, en la mochila, okay? Good. Now, I'm going to explain the activities that you are going to do in the classroom, and I say goodbye, and while you finish these activities, I'm going to be one moment in the chat. Okay. Okay, I'm going to repeat this date for Luis Eduardo Pos. Option 1, 2017. Or option 2, 2017. Okay. Okay, Eduardo Pos. All righty. So, what are we going to do? I'm going to remind you about the activities that you are going to do in the classroom. You are going to do one activity of comprehension that the name is listening to phone numbers. Ok, esa la hacemos en el salón, que es escuchar números de teléfono. Ok, this is something very simple. We couldn't do it here because you cannot see the numbers very well. Okay, and then you do this activity. Is another activity of comprehension. It's just to review the vocabulary of months in English. Yes, así se llama la actividad, months in English. It's just to review the vocabulary about the months. Okay. And finally, the guided activity that is about dates in English. Una actividad guiada que es como decir las fechas en inglés, and that's it. Okay, so you do these activities in the classroom. If you have questions, I'm going to be here in the chat for a while. Okay? Are the instructions clear? The exercises are very simple. All right. Good. So, thank you very much for your participation today. Yes, I hope that you have learned about the uses of numbers, cardinal and ordinals, okay? In these topics that we worked today, telling the time, saying phone numbers, and saying dates, okay? Basically that. Practice in your classrooms and practice in your houses, and have a good time. All right? Goodbye.